next we will see the experiments we have in C. So the Hamming code generation. Okay, so here we have the program for Hamming code generation in C. So Hamming code, it is an error detection and error correction code, and using Hamming code maximum you can able to detect 2-bit errors, and it can able to correct single bit error. Okay, so also another thing you should know, we cannot use it for burst errors. Okay, it can able to detect 2-bit errors, and it can able to correct a single bit error. Okay, so in this while running the programs also, we are going to see only for single bit errors, whether it is detecting the single bit errors. We are going to change the bits in the received bits. So we are going to make some alterations, and if it is a single bit error, it can able to correct it. So this is the corrected data, and so this is the position in which it is having error. Okay, so this is the first thing you should know. And the C program, you are almost familiar with the C program. Okay, let me just give an overview. So Hamming codes means here you can see enter 4 bits of a data. So I'm going to use my input data 4 bits, but here we have a for loop. So like from I is equal to 0 to I less than 7. So for the 7 bits, it is going to generate the encoded data. Okay, so in the Hamming code, it is going to add some redundant bits. Okay, why we are going to add redundant bits? Because we are going to use those redundant bits at the receiver side for doing the error detection, error correction. Okay, so we are going to introduce an overhead. Now, as per this program, so it is from I is equal to 0 to 6. So totally there are 7 bits in my encoded data, but in my input bits, I have only 4 bits. So what is the redundancy you have introduced? Now we are going to add 3 more bits. Okay, you might be asking, okay, if I add 3 more bits, then it is going to introduce the overhead, and it is going to occupy a bandwidth. Yes, so that is the disadvantage. But what is advantage? By using those 3 redundant bits, okay, extra 3 bits along with the 4 bits, okay, we can able to perform this error detection and error correction. Okay, and so now we are getting the encoded data. Okay, now let me just take if my received bit, I'm going to give the input as my, so these are all my received bits. Okay, so if there is no changes in my received bits, if my encoded data and the received bits are same, okay, then it is going to give no error while transmission of the data. Okay, so it is going to perform a comparison. Okay, C double equal to 0. Okay, what is the equal to? We know it is an assignment operator. If it is a double equal to, it is going to make a comparison. Okay, so whether the encoded bits and the received bits both are same. Okay, suppose if it is not same, okay, in case of only single bit error, okay, so it will show in which position it is having error. Okay, so error on the position. Okay, so then also it is going to give the correct message. Okay, suppose if myself I am just changing the received bits. Okay, so suppose if 1010 is my encoded bit. Okay, for example, I am telling, and myself if I am changing as my received bits as 1011. Okay, so the fourth bit I have changed 0 to 1. So then it will say in the position 1, that is from the left. It will always take from the left side, and so it will say in the first position it is having error, and it will give the corrected message as 1010. Okay, so like that, so we have, so the correct message it will display, and it will display on which position it is having error. Okay,